I'm getting a stronger energy reading from points 11F5646. The energy is too strong to get an accurate data sample. I must be reading Sigma. I can't think of anyone but Sigma. Yeah, Sigma nuts. Sigma is behind all of this. And I won't stop you from going to fight anymore. I'll leave everything in your hands. Yeah, you know what, screw it. I was thinking about going and getting the other energy tank. But with the guy or whatever, it's not even gonna... Oh, sweet. We have another one of these backgrounds. Although this is kind of fun music. Like, despite everything I've said, this game does have great music. It does not disappoint in that area, and to be honest, I think that's the one area that it doesn't actually disappoint in some way in. Everything else, take it or leave it. Actually, for me personally, leave it. Oh, well, that's cool. I didn't realize... I actually really wish that this armor didn't have that. Oh, wait, actually, you know what I can do? That is not what I meant to do. Or, you know, at least the dying part. Okay. Die, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. We're over all of that. And now we have the bosses. And to be fair, it really doesn't matter what order we fight them in. I'm just going to Giga attack them to death. Giga? Giga? Giga. I think it's Giga. I keep thinking it's like data, where you can say it data or data. Like, there's really no right answer. All right, buddy. I'm going to obliterate you. For no reason other than it's just kind of funny. Oh, really? You canceled it? I do wish, like, this game brought back, like, the Hadouken or the Shoryuken. I feel like that would have been, like, a really good end. What are you doing? Because what you should be doing is dying. There we go. It looked like a whole lot of not dying. But, you know, we fixed that. And we actually lost a little... I'm not even going to need the energy tanks. Like, I'm really, really not. Alright, who's this? Is it Duff McWhalen, maybe? No, it's Izzy Glow. Alright, well, guess what? Get Giga, loser. See, that's the thing I think is funny when Dr. Light is like, oh, don't become reliant on it. It's like, no, I'm gonna abuse the absolute shit out of this. Yeah. Also, level 96? That'd be impressive if that, like, meant anything. And I really mean, like, if it meant anything. Actually, I wonder, are their levels going to go up? No, still 96. I do want to see something, though. Ah, that is your weakness. Okay, well, it's really not going to matter because, again, we have stupidly broken abilities. And you know what? I'm going to use them. Like, to be honest, this is kind of the only reason why I really actually, I guess, actually committed to beating this game again. Because I knew if I got this, it would actually make the rest of it really, really easy. The only limiting factor was Shadow Devil. Although, to be fair, I guess we could literally just input, like, the code at the character select and just start with this. God, I love just how absurdly brutal this is. Again, it's nowhere near as satisfying as, like, X1's Hadouken or X2's Shoryuken. But it is still kind of fun. Anyway, grab the health, and then we can go bully the other guys. Oh, except that could be a problem. Whatever. It's just Duff McFreakin' and he is fortunately very, very bullyable. Yeah, this is... Oh, hey, we lost the thing. Cool. I mean, I guess with his iframes, it does make it a little rough to actually keep this, like, going on him. Not that it really matters too much, but, yeah, you know. Yeah, I don't think I really have anything to say about this one. It's just... it is what it is. All right, well, fuck me. Come on, you know you want to dash at me? That way I can use my ultimate move on you. God, I hate how this thing aims. And we're done. Took a lot of damage, but yeah, you know, played it safe. Which I realize those two things might sound a little contradictory, but you know. When faced with either massive amounts of damage or instant death, one of those is very clearly preferable. All right, come on, buddy. Yeah, now this guy, we're just gonna clown on. I mean, as if, you know, we didn't the last time we fought him, but... yeah. Come on, do it again. You won't. Yeah. And we're done. But yeah, I feel like this is also... Actually, no. X8 did do significantly better with, like, the actual character of the characters. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. You get to just say you don't take damage when you do that. But yeah, because the whole thing with, like, X's character is he's a pacifist. He does not want to fight. He does not like fighting. He doesn't like violence. So the whole, like, impact of these games is that it's basically like when you force, like, it's basically like, you know, that whole thing about, like, when a kind man goes to war, that whole thing. Oh god, we got a skeever. Right, I need to make sure not to go flying off the side. Although, to be fair, he's probably going to be flying at me just as much as I'm going to be flying at him. And it's kind of ironic because you literally have a killing machine, in other words, Zero, who befriends a pacifist. Ooh, that was close. And, like, the whole thing is, you know, throughout all the games, it's basically why at the very beginning of this, like, you can even see that little bit where X says, there's no more point in fighting, everything is already lost. Or, I guess, you know, was it the beginning or was it after the meteor fell? No, it was at the beginning because the virus already was spread everywhere because of, you know, basically Sigma's trap or whatever. And you can see little bits of characterization in there like that. And I actually really, really like that. I just wish that, like, you know, the other games actually paid at least some semblance of respect rather than just, well, whatever the hell X7 did. Or basically just turned X into, like, basically a bit of a crybaby about it. Oh no. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, with wall jumping, like, these blocks basically mean nothing. Or, again, the little flying thing could just decide to not work. That is always a lovely possibility, isn't it? I guess I don't really need that. But whatever. I want it. Alright. Let's try this again. And there we go. All right. Now let's finally, oh my God, the black background with this like little RGB kind of thing, it looks so much better than everything else that this was doing. And we're going to immediately lose it for the circuit board. Wonderful. All right, Sigma, let's do this. He. Impressive. The #1 Reploid. You are. You came much earlier than I expected. Why did you do all of this? Because of Zero, to awaken Zero from his false self. What? I've conducted thorough research and reached a tremendous result. I wanted to find out what Zero truly is and scatter the virus all over the earth to purify his body. But the amount of the virus was insufficient. So I used the rundown colony, making it a virus colony and letting it land on the earth. You know the outcome, don't you? You almost annihilated the Earth. For that, you're sick. Fortunately, there are those handy guys called Maverick Hunters, ever ready and able to come to the rescue. And I knew the Earth would be safe and sound. But alas, what are you talking about? Narrowly escaping total extinction, as the game put it, is not safe and sound. I mean, I feel like I know that's something that was included in the English version, just to make sure this game didn't get, like, you know, too adult of a rating. And by adult, I mean, like, PG-13. God forbid. Actually, what was this game rated? Because I know the English versions of the Zero series basically had, like, blood spurts removed from most of the enemies. At least, like, if you kill them with a sword. And that was purely, like, in English only for the ratings kind of edit. No, not rating. That's just basically everybody's opinions on how good or not this game is. Which, to be honest, don't ever listen to those types of ratings. If you want to play a game, play it. If you enjoy a game, then you enjoy it, and that's all that matters. This game is rated E for everyone. Animated violence and no interactive elements. That's not entirely true, but sure. You can get one of 3 shoehorned endings that don't really change anything, if I'm being honest. Again, I'm only getting this ending because there is a single word that basically X uses in the epilogue that is, I think, the name of the place that Mega Man Legends takes place. I'm actually completely spacing now. I want to say it was like Elysium or something. Yeah, I have no idea. We'll find out eventually. Anyway. But alas, most of the hunters have almost become mavericks. He. That was a close one. Ha ha ha. You. How many hunters have been lost because of you? They'll never forgive you for this. You're going to pay for what you've done. Yeah, again, I feel like just because of this is part of the reason why X6 was like just such an insult to basically like the stakes and everything of this. Oh my god, is he really almost dead? He is only level 27. Again, I know, actually I think it's the only thing that it affects is basically just maximum health capacity. Anyway, phase 2, let's do this. He. The number 1 hunter you are, X. The stronger you are, the more I want to destroy you. It was pointless to have Zero fight you. After all, you are the number 1 hunter. You show no mercy for your enemies or comrades. Shut up! Where are you? Here I am. You can challenge me at any time. I have delightful news. I have recently acquired a new partner. He has been very supportive. He seems to have created quite a few robots, and he even gave me the toughest body that you will ever see. You got here sooner than I expected, so it is not yet complete. But it is enough to defeat you. He is an excellent partner. I believe you two know each other. In fact, he used to be a comrade of yours. He was very persistent about you, and that makes him very helpful to me. Sigma, just shut the fuck up and say it was Wily. You see, X, there was someone other than me who hates you. Now, feel our combined rage and die, but not before suffering horribly. Ha 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 ha. Goodbye, X. Yeah. Ooh, that does quite a bit. But to be fair, I basically already had nothing, so yeah. All right, buddy, come on. Let's do this. Yeah, that is like straight out of Wily's playbook, too. All right, come on, this way. Then the other. And there we go. I'm trying to remember, can't we... I thought we could break those, but maybe not. God, you are annoying. Excuse me. Buddy. It's literally just a case of like, nah, I'm just gonna be as annoying as possible. Oh, right, yeah, the stupid block he does. And we're done. Gah! Darn, but I'll never die alone. I'll take Zero down with me. He's already dead. No, stop using Zero as a shield. Isn't it painful to have to watch while others suffer? He's already dead. You can put up with your own pain, but can't bear to see others, especially Zero, harmed, can you? I'm talking, Zero, the one most important to you. To the underworld, goodbye, X. Yeah, wonderful. I feel like this would have been so much more impactful if he started, like, saying whatever about, you know, the person who helped him. Which, again, is supposed to be heavily implied to be Wily, even though it's never actually stated or given really much of any evidence to actually be Wily, even though it's accepted to be Wily. Because it is Wily. It's kind of just how it goes with these games. But if he started monologuing and X just literally interrupts him with absolute rage and nothing but, I mean, hell, maybe even just let it, like, mid-monologue, just have a cutscene where X literally just blindsides Sigma with a shot mid-monologue. Like, if you're gonna play into this whole X, like, being enraged, like, actually play into it. Don't just half-ass it with dialogue that means absolutely nothing and goes absolutely nowhere. Again, it's one of the things that bugs me so much about this game. It's just the missed potential. Anyway. Not yet. Actually, I want you to rest and relax for now. Hold on, X. Just for a few more moments. Forget all the painful memories. Oh, yeah. And then it's just like, oh yeah, later, everything's fine. Tee-hee, haha. Happy ending. Even though it's very clearly not supposed to be a happy ending. But whatever. 1 week from then. X? Don't you remember anything? About what happened? You're still on about that? The answer is no. I don't remember anything. You see? You and Zero are both special A-level hunters for all to see. You worked together and solved a lot of problems. I remember Sigma. His name doesn't leave me. But I don't have any memory of Zero. Maybe whatever repaired me deleted the data by mistake. Did he really delete your memory? Hey, stop it now. We'd better think that it's a miracle. X came back safely. It truly is a miracle. Not only did he come back, but without so much as even a scratch. It's hard to repair the bodies of X and Zero because there's still a mystery. It's not a miracle, I bet. You never believe it's a miracle. I'm not interested in miracles. I don't think Reploids dream of miracles either. Okay, is this really? Whatever. Dream of miracles either. But why was only Zero's memory data deleted from X? I have no idea. Maybe it disappeared by itself? Otherwise, it was deleted on purpose. Besides, there's a protection now. He won't even accept data related to Zero. I couldn't program in such a protection. We've got another mystery about X. X, although it will take time, I think this battle will lead to peace. It will. We need to work harder for that, for peace. What is your private dream? What the fuck does that mean? Huh? I never thought about it. Well, I've got it. I want to create Elysium. And there we go. This... That is the only reason why I bothered to do a playthrough of this game. I mean, I guess I did, again, feel a little obligated since I had literally played through everything else. But, yeah. Actually, then again, Mega Man World was just put on the Switch online whatever thing, so I could go play those. Like, I know there's still quite a few spin-off games, but like, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna focus on the main ones for now. Anyway, yeah, I've got it. I want to create Elysium. Elysium? Yes, it's a paradise where the human race coexists with Reploids. Peacefully. Yes, that is my dream. I'd like to create Elysium someday in the near future. I wish Zero were here. Huh? You're talking about Zero again? No, nothing. Elysium. Oh, yes, I'll do it someday. What is the point of that? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know this was intended to be the end of the X series. Because after this, basically the Mega Man Zero series was literally being developed. Actually, I think it was in development before this game was released. I might be wrong about that. But like the whole point was it's over. It's done. The whole thing about like the Elf Wars and stuff that's to come, it was kind of supposed to be like a tie-in, I think, with like the Dr. Light ghost thing that was repairing X. And then even like, again, all of the implications of like Wily as well. But then Capcom was like, oh no, it's fine. We don't need, the writer or like the storyboard person for these. We can just make more games. And then they proceeded to make X6, which was without question the worst Mega Man game to ever be made. Like, don't get me wrong, I complain a lot about this game, but X6 is unforgivable. This game does at least have its upsides. Like, if you basically just take the story and heavily condense it, cut out all of the BS dialogue, or at least the majority of it, it is actually a good, kind of heart-wrenching story watching two friends have to rip each other apart. All while standing in the now destroyed Earth. Or I guess mostly destroyed, since they are just pretending like it's going to be fine. But yeah, then, all the stuff happens, basically. Where X goes to build whatever it is. Basically the utopia of... Oh god, what was it called? The utopia in the Zero series. Basically, he goes off and builds that. And then at some point, he's just like, lol, nope, and disappears, and I think goes and creates Elysium. But then that's when Seal makes like the Zero copy, who basically just turns into basically a dictator. And I actually really like how all of that area in between, the end of this game and the beginning of the Zero series, I kind of like the ambiguity. It really plays into the tone of the Zero series, where you're not supposed to know, like, much of anything, at least not for certain. It's like you just wake up one day, or I should say Zero wakes up one day and is confused why he's even alive. Because by all means, it doesn't make sense, and it shouldn't. That's kind of the point of it. How did we get SA ranks for both? That is absolute BS. that I mean, unless there's some higher ranking, you know what? I don't even care enough to look it up. The point is, we're done with this game. Oh yeah, that's the other thing that I love about this menu thing is after all of everything, the menu is literally X's arm cannon. Like you are looking directly down it, basically like staring down the barrel. You can even kind of vaguely make out like some of like the end level glyphs, and I don't think it actually is what it is, but I'm assuming like, you know, the big red flare down there is supposed to be like Zero's sword. Actually, I'm pretty confident that I am completely wrong about that, but I'd like to think that it is. Anyway, I'm done. I can now uninstall the Legacy 2 collection, or I guess X Legacy 2 collection.